Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to week 3 of your course. At the end of this week, you'll be almost halfway done. So it's going very quickly, as you know. There's plenty to do. Um, so let me know if you need help organizing your schedule, because this can be quite a rigorous process. Let's talk about some housekeeping items. First of all, there are some questions about whether or not your preceptor has to be bachelor's prepared. It's documented differently in 2 different places in the course. I have reached out to the program director and I will send an email or a YouTube as soon as I know the answer to this. Office hours. I don't think on an online program that office hours are very well attended. This course is no exception to that. So what I'm going to do is, and that's fine, it's an online asynchronous program. What I will do is I will have office hours tomorrow evening, as I promised, and then I'm going to go ahead and just allow you all to reach out to me if you need to meet. I do have pretty significant availability being a semi-retired person. So I can meet in the morning, during the day. I can meet in some of the evenings. I do have a part-time job from 3 to 11, but it's very part-time. So just pop into office hours tomorrow if you want to. But if not, that's fine. Just get in touch with me. Grading for last week should be done by this afternoon. I love what you guys have done. It's just really something else. So I hope the project allowed you to make some new friends and hear some new experiences. And it's so far what I'm seeing is just wonderful. Let's talk about week 3. This is a critical week. Your discussion focuses on quality improvement tools. This discussion can be reflective in nature because it's asking you to look back through your professional experience. However, you do need to have at least two references in your posting in order to achieve the full points. That's according to the rubric. And really, there's so much information that I can definitely easily see 2 references accompanying your postings. You can, if you've already posted and you only have 1 or no references, feel free to include them in your responses. Just shoot me a text, okay? This week, you're going to be doing a short paper identifying and describing certain aspects of your project site. This is a really important assignment. I'm going to share my screen because I want to go over it. So you're going to write and submit a paper that includes this information. You can organize your paper with these exact words as your headings for each section. Feel free to do that. Please make sure that you're using APA formatting, but you're going to describe the place where you're going to be doing your capstone project, a description of the vision and mission of the institution. If you use quotes, I prefer you not to use quotes. I prefer you just to paraphrase what the vision and mission of the institution are. But you must provide the reference from the website that you get this information. Vision and mission of your unit, if it's different. The description of the types of patients that you're going to be working with, and then staffing pattern and members of the healthcare team working on this unit. Some units have dedicated respiratory therapists, some units do not. So in long-term care, there's 1 respiratory therapist for 500 residents. So it's a little bit different everywhere. This is going to become part of your final project. So think of it as a project for this week, but it's going to be literally part of your capstone paper that you write in your very last course. I'll stop sharing. Again, please don't be afraid to reach out with questions. I've been writing papers for 40 plus years, so I do have some helpful hints that I can offer. The other thing that you need to do this week is, if you haven't done it already, meet with the nurse manager of that floor or whoever's in charge of that floor, because this is a project that you're hopefully going to be implementing in real life on that floor. So meet with the nurse manager. Hey, what do you think the big issues are? You can actually tell the nurse manager, this is what I see and this is what I would like to do, but that meeting is also very important. That's it for week 3. There's plenty to do. Your paper does not have to be a dissertation. It can be brief and to the point. I do not set number of pages guidelines for my students at this level. Just write to address the criteria of the assignment. If it's 2 pages, it's 2 pages. If it's 10 pages, it's 10 pages. Just make sure that you're addressing each of the criteria succinctly and professionally. That's all I have. Have a great rest of your week, and let me know if anybody has any questions or needs help.